The script for the NFL playoffs is in my hand right here. Starting off in the AFC, Bills versus Jags. We're going Duval. Josh Allen never won a playoff game. Bills looked extremely inconsistent this year. Trevor Lawrence and Liam Cohen's chemistry has just been amazing. Jacksonville moves on. Then going to Chargers versus Patriots. Herbert banged all up. Chargers O-line all banged up. Drake Mays looked incredible. The Patriots have looked like one of the best teams in football. At Gillette Stadium, Patriots moving on. Next up, Texans versus Steelers. Texans are the hottest team in football, while the Steelers barely sneaked into the playoffs with the Tyler Loop missed field goal. We're going with the Texans. Then, in the next round, Broncos versus Texans. The two best defenses in the NFL facing off against each other. I would say they cancel out. You know, the one disadvantage the Texans have is their own line. But I'm trusting C.J. Stroud, who has 2 playoff wins and 2 seasons under his belt, over Bo Nix. Stroud's a better quarterback with some better weapons. Texans move on to the AFC Championship and maybe the biggest upset of the playoffs. Next up, Jags versus Pats. And I went back and forth with this one. You know, I love Drake May. But what this Jacksonville team has been doing, one of the other hottest teams in football, has been incredible. I think Jacksonville is able to squeak by and make the AFC Championship for the first time since 2017 with Blake Bortles. Then going to the NFC side, Rams versus Panthers. Come on, move it on. Rams winning, nothing to say about that. Maybe even cover the spread. Then we're going Packers and Bears. I'm going with the Bears at Soldier Field. Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson have turned this team around. They look great. Rome Odunze's back. Jordan Love's all banged up. No Tucker Kraft already. Weapons are inconsistent over there. Bears win on to the next round. Then Niners and Eagles. No matter who's on that field for the 49ers, they're pulling out a victory. They've prevailed all season long. Kyle Shanahan's one of the best coaches in the NFL, if maybe the second best, and Eagles have looked like a mess. Kevin Patullo, terrible. Next up, Seattle versus 49ers, a little rematch. I'm leaning San Francisco this time, though. Sam Darnold in the playoffs last year shied away. Not saying he's going to now, but Shanahan's a much more experienced coach than Mike McDonald. And Brock Purdy has been a great playoff performer, made it to the Super Bowl, made it to the NFC Championship. Niners move on. Then, Bears versus Rams. Matthew Stafford and the Rams got cold at a bad time towards the end of the season, but I think they got it out of their system. Puka Nacua looks like he's the best wide receiver in the NFL this season. All their weapons are incredible. The defense is great, led by Jared Verse. Rams move on to the NFC Championship. Now let's head back to the AFC. Texans versus Jags. I'm going with the Houston Texans. They're going to overpower. The defense is going to overpower Trevor Lawrence. C.J. Stroud makes it to his first Super Bowl of his career. Then Niners, Rams, going back and forth. I mentioned Shanahan's the second best coach in the NFL. Well, McVay is the best. And McVay's coaching the Rams to another Super Bowl. Rams versus Texans. I'm going back and forth with this one. I really think it's the Rams. But since I love C.J. Stroud, I'm just going to say the Texans. I'll just say the Texans. And the Texans are your 2026 Super Bowl champion. This is the script right here, ladies and gentlemen. Follow it.